Well, let's check what the papers are saying this morning. Interesting stories on the front pages of the Daily. We kickstart with the Nation newspaper. And the big story here says Tinubu declares national emergencies on insecurity and food. Now, says the threat undermines job and productivity in the country. Interesting development there. The president is declaring national emergencies on insecurity and food in Nigeria. Akpabio hails workers' resilience and patriotism. Right, away from that, we have the picture story here of what is happening in Oyo State. Oyo 2027 APC leaders endorse Ali as governorship candidate. Page 27 there of the Nation newspaper this morning. Now, President to visit France, Kenya, and Rwanda for strategic summits. Yeah, the president there, France, Kenya, and Rwanda for strategic summits. That's coming from page 25 there of the Nation newspaper. Now, Supreme Court judgment. PDP dismisses Wabara's claim to party's leadership. Now, the 11th Assembly, APC governors, National Assembly leaders meet over primaries ahead of this primary, the realignment in the country ahead of the 2027 general election. Away from the Nation newspaper this morning, let's check all the papers. We have Saturday Tribune, insecurity. Now, U.S. threatens to withhold 50% aid to Nigeria. Page 3 there of the Saturday Tribune this morning. Our kidnappers asked our boss to choose who to kill amongst us if only 20 million naira ransom was paid. Well, quite pathetic story there. Now, Plateau police arrest 9 over fresh attack plot. Now, we resist any attempt to return Oyo to dark days after Makinde pensioners talking ahead of the 2027 election. I will defeat insecurity, poverty. That's coming from President Bola Tinubu. Now we are ready to take in politicians from ADC, PDP, Baba Ahmed talking. Now PRP national chairman says Tinubu's government must go in 2027. Now page 8 there of Saturday Tribune this morning. After divorce, she became a tenant in my house. Ex-husband tells Ibadan court, I contributed over 3 million naira to build the house. It belongs to both of us. The challenges of marriage, the woman narrating what she's passing through in her own particular marriage. Away from Saturday Tribune this morning, let's check all the papers. We have a weekend trust. The big one is about APC consensus, only ballot here talking. APC consensus in crisis, page 4 there of our weekend trust this morning. High cost pushes potato, meat, eggs off dining tables. Well, while marginaries persist in the country, Abuja community where residents are paid to sleep. Terrorists kill nurse, 4 farmers in Niger. 61 years after Operation Wet here. Page 23 there of Weekend Trust this morning. Away from Weekend Trust, let's check this other paper. We have Saturday Telegraph. Nigeria, Sifo, Obi, Mark, Esele. What government must do to mitigate workers' plight? Yesterday was the Workers' Day, which all workers who are indeed working, that they will definitely get their dividends of, do I say democracy at this time? The labor will not, your labor will not be in vain. Or do I say our labor will not definitely be in vain? We want increase in wages. And also, if we secure the nation decisively, investment will follow naturally. Without justice for workers, no justice for the nation. Now, these are some of the reactions of what transpired yesterday. ADC leadership lawyers split over implication of Supreme Court judgment. We've been having different interpretations of this particular Supreme Court judgment. We hope to see the CTC to see how all of this will definitely pan out concerning that Supreme Court judgment some days ago. Now, Tinubu embarks on trip to Kenya, Rwanda, and France. Now, beware of opposition trying to truncate democracy. Now, Kaduna Governor Sani warns Nigerians who are those who are planning to truncate the democracy that we're enjoying at this time. Now, fuel pump price hits over 1,400. We hope to see how the federal government will intervene concerning how to cushion the effects of this particular increase that we're seeing in the country due to the Middle East crisis that is happening now. Catholic Bishop laments rising insecurity, poverty, orders. Away from Saturday Telegraph this morning, we have The Guardian. Now, out of school children, schools demolition stains Lagos Project Zero. Now, pages 4 and 6 are there of The Guardian weekend this morning. Now, Workers' Day, Tinubu Labour Tango on reform gains and policy direction. Now, NDLEA dismantles Abuja drug bunks, arrests 132, recovers 220 kg illicit substances in the country. It's a good one coming from the NDLEA this time. Well, we also have FG farmers 250 billion naira to construct student hostels in tertiary institutions, target 24-hour power supply in the country. We're talking about education development in the country ahead, and our FGM marks 250 billion naira to construct students hostels in tertiary institutions in Nigeria. We'll be talking about this as we're looking at the Nelfon known and how this has been impacting the lives of Nigerian students in the country. Away from The Guardian weekend this morning. Let's check if we can still take, okay, this the last point of call this morning. But after the break, we'll tell you that nearly 1.4 million students are now benefiting from the Nelfon loans. Now, is Nigeria finally removing the fund barriers to tertiary education, or are there still gaps to fix? Do not go anywhere. It promises to be interesting.